Good afternoon, tea time snackers. It's great to have you back. If you've been on the 8 a.m. and the 12 noon already, you've probably clocked up a fair few extra movement minutes. And these can be done at very small amounts of time during the day. Or if you get a good 15 odd minutes or so here on the movement snacks with us. I'm just looking to the side to me because we've got chicken balance training underway at the moment. Perch training, to be precise. She's just having a wobble. Ken's arrived. He's ready for a gentle sway, feeling the vibrations of our sway routine. Good afternoon to you, Ian, as well. Hope you're good. Hope you've got to the end of those boxes and you're all settled in. I can't imagine moving house. It must be an absolute mare. Luckily, Bob and I did that lots of times at the beginning of our relationship, but no, we've been settled for a good, 12 years here now? We've decorated it all from scratch and now we're going round again. It's like the second lap. You know what it's like. Hello, Gloria. Nice to have you here on a live. Fingers crossed for glitchy, well, no glitchiness through your connection or through my connection. Joy's in from Ireland. Hello, Joy. Nice to have you on a live. I just saw your name come up on the noontime live as well. But I'd 3-2-1'd by then, you know. Gillian with a G. We've got the Wales, we've got Ireland, we've got Wales, we've got England, and we've got Scotland. Full house, snap. That's what the game is, isn't it? We get a snap, a full house, housey, bingo, whatever. Uno. I don't really know how to play Uno. Maddie's in. Hello, Maddie. What you been up to, everybody? Be great to hear what you've been doing in the last 4 hours since I last saw some of you. Have you been doing any of your November challenge repetitions? To meet my 100, because I've lost my flow a little bit. On Sunday, because I was out so long on 3 football matches throughout the day, I think I only did about 30 or 40, if that. I might be being a bit generous there. Well done, George. George is up to 90, squats and lunges, so you've been doing a bit of a combo there. Yeah, I've got 50 more to go to hit my target of 100. But of course, that 100 is my target. Your target might be different. Hello, Bex, giving us 3 waves there. Bex, something to ask you. You know, I'm working in Durham on Thursday, Friday. I've got chicken rehab. How do you think they'll feel about me taking an assistant chicken to the course? Do you think it'd be novel, but would it be appropriate? Oh, please let me, please. Right, Gillian, good afternoon, Kelsey and everyone. Looking forward to the sway. You've done 60 today, but lost your flow. I think it's easy to do that, isn't it? You get a day of being busy and then all of a sudden you're out of sync. No, after we've done the movement snack, that's it. I'm going to do the lot. I'm going to hit my last 50. We'll crowbar 10 in just after the circ boost. It's 3-2-1 time, everyone. 3-2-1, good afternoon and welcome. It is the 4 p.m. This is the sway and the stretch routine. You're with me, Kelsey Leverton from Later Life Training, and today is Tuesday, the 16th of November, 2021. We're going to warm up. Let's get some circulation boosting underway. Right, so it's your choice where you would like to be. You could start in seated and progress up into standing. You could be in standing, be up standing, or you could just be in seated all the way through this circ boost. So first of all, in seated or standing, lift up tall. Feel like you're getting a little bit of extra out of your height. Let's take a bit of a hip walk forwards in the chair. Lifting, shifting, transferring the weight and bringing the feet forwards fraction as well. Again, recheck posture, high onto your bum bones here, and you're ready to start your foot pedals. Leaving the ball of the foot down, pedaling away. Okay, chicken, let's get you off your balance training. There we go, she's wibble wobbling all over the place. Right, here in standing, you may have external support in front of you, to one side of you, or to both sides. Stand tall, legs directly underneath you, not too wide with your stance here, and we can get the foot pedals underway and perhaps progress into some leg marches. Picking up the feet, clearing the feet just. Enough space for the toes to leave and for the toes to then start the landing process. Rolling through the toes, the ball, the heel. Getting in some upper body movements will enhance our circulation booster. We can start off by swinging the one arm. You'll see a little bit better from this sideways view that the emphasis is on the backwards press of the arm. Elbow leads that movement from the shoulder. I'm going to change sides. Give the other arm's feeling a little bit left out. Both arms can come in together. And hopefully you've got an opposite arm to leg coordinated circ boost march on the go here. If you're losing your coordination or you're walking a bit like a puppet, stop the arms, try and keep the legs going though, because they have the biggest muscles in our body, and they will more so help us with the warm-up process. Thanks, Willow. Go on, off you go. Willow's friend's here. She's just taking much pleasure in laughing at me. Right, take a pause there, everybody. And we're going to go into our sway routine. Oh, there's no pressure from behind the cameras now, is there? Right, the sway routine then, just taking through some floating arms. You can hold on to your support and just work through one arm at a time, swapping over when you like. Or be seated, or both arms together, just lifting, floating. Soft and loose fingers, wrists and hands. Relaxed shoulders. Go away, Willow and Livy. I might have to go and push them out the door in a minute, movement snackers. Go away and shut the door, please. Out to the side now with floaty arms to the side. Just going to step back so you can, my arms aren't going off screen. So keep going. Your movement might be a little bit slower or about the right pace, about the same pace as mine, should I say. So let's have a go at 2 of those to the front. You might want to match your breathing with your movements. Breathing in and breathing out, although I just did it the opposite way round then. And then out to the side, breathing in and breathing out. This is a slow motion version of what the chicken just did. A little bit of flap to the side. All right, take a pause there. We're going to go back to that lift and lower, but the palms are going to come up first and then press down second. It's just a little switch through the forearms and the palms. And take that to the side as well, switching up. You'll feel opening in your chest and shoulder area. Switch the palms, palms up, rolling through the forearms and relaxing back down. Just do a couple more. And that will do nicely. Take a pause there. All right, so we're going to add a little bit of coordination in now. So we're going to take the palm to the side upwards and then lift through and then let the palm float down. So you're just switching the hand, the arm that's to the side of you. I'm going to do 4 on each side here and Make that your last one on this side. Get ready to switch your brain over and coordinate palm up and palm down, both palms down. Just the arm to the side, pushing up. And do 2 more of these. It's always that little bit more challenging on the other side. Breathing steadily and take a rest there. All right, we'll leave our sway routine there, everyone. Moving into our stretch. Now, if you would like to just sit yourself down, then feel free to follow all these stretches in seated, or take your pick between the seated and the standing options. You're taking your hands round to the side of your hips first off though. In standing, you might want to have your feet that little bit wider and tuck your shoulders back, tuck your elbows back. Same in seated, hands on hips or reaching backwards for the edge of the chair. Just sit really tall through the centre and hold it there, still breathing. Trying to relax through your shoulders and your chest. Take a pause there. All right, everyone, we're going to go for that upper side stretch. Go. I'm just telling them lot to get lost. Hang on, here we go. Hand on shoulder, lifting through the elbow. Let's lift this arm as far as we can, but to a point of comfort. A little bit of a pull in the back of the arm is about where you need to be. Holding it there, feeling a little bit of length in the trunk, which we can increase through lifting the elbow up and just slightly tilting over. Or we can reach all the way up and give an extra stretch. You will come into a little bit of a trunk sideways bend as you do that full reach to get some length in the side of your body. Let's have a look at the other side then. Now, chances are you chose your best side first. This one might feel that little bit stiffer, but work with it, work to that point. Try and keep your head central so we're not ducking or dipping, trying to get the hand a little bit further back. Just set everything up, best posture you can be in. Lifting through, getting a bit of stretch and length into the side, or a full reach with an extra reach, and come on out of it. All right, we'll have a look at our back of thigh stretch next, and we'll finish with our calf. So if you are in standing, you'd like to come into seated for this, it's much better for your balance and your coordination. And you do tend to get a good stretch out of this position. You do, however, need to be a little bit further forwards on your chair so that you can get your leg out straight. It's not restricted at all. Foot flat on the leg that you're not stretching. Lift tall, lean forwards. And of course, this is all about bending our ability to reach down to lower levels with a bit more ease and comfort. It can help with our stride length. It can help with how we get down and recover up from the floor as well. Ease forward. You shouldn't feel it in the calf, people. So if you do, just relax and point the foot away from you rather than have it tipped up like so. Little bit of an extra reach and recover out of it. Changing sides then, let's have a look at the other side. Loose ankle, loose knee, up through the posture and heading into a bend. It's more of a tilt from the hips. Hold it there. Hold it there. Ease yourself into it a little bit further if your body allows. And recover. Okay, calf stretch. I'm going to do the seated version first and then jump into standing. So calf stretch, first leg out straight again, toes are upwards this time. All we need to do is sit high through our posture and high onto the bum bones. And that simple change and adjustment of ankle position should bring in a stretch into the calf. It's a bit different in standing. Just going to move that a little bit out of the way. Stand quite close to your support feet hip distance, striding back and lifting tall. Front knee bent, back leg straight, and that will get right into the calf on your back leg. Keep holding there. Adjust your foot a little bit further back if you would like to feel more of a stretch. Your stride might be quite different to mine. It might be a bit shallower, might even be a bit longer. And lift up out of that. Let us change sides. Reset it up. Just check on those back toes to make sure they are pointing dead ahead. Bend through the front knee. And ease into that stretch. Now, I did promise you some sit to stands, didn't I? Or some knee lifts or some jockey lifts. Or, yeah, I think I've said them all. So once you've come out of this stretch, have a think how many you would like to do of your sit to stand knee lifts, jockey lifts or squats. I'm going to stay in standing, feet at hip distance, and just put in a few of whatever you like. So I'm going to do a few of everything, I think. Here's my knee bends, not too deep. Here's my squat, a little bit deeper, using the support. And here's my sit to stand. You can just stick with one thing. I'm just going to perch down. I'm not actually going to sit fully down. Smooth. You may be taking a little bit more of a rest in between each attempt, and that's completely okay. It doesn't have to be at the pace that I'm moving at. Here's a couple of jockey lifts for me to finish off our knee bend, squats, jockey lift, sit to stand bonanza. A rough 10 there. We'll call it 10 for me. All right, everybody. Creeping in at the back, Margaret Wood, are you? Mrs. P's on catch up. I will take a little read of your comments. Thanks for joining me, people. Yeah, Red Rita, it does sound like there's a ghost in the house. Unfortunately, it's a Willow and a friend that I just wanted to go, get out, go away. You know you shouldn't be wandering around at this hour. It's movement snack time. Anyhow, I will see you tomorrow at noon. Just one of me tomorrow. Dave will be on the 4 p.m. and Brex will be on the Bexford breakfast. Breakfast at Bex. Yeah, something like that. See you later. Lots of love, everyone.